standing ready for the playing of the national anthem of Argentina. Wow, that was just a bit different. For pretty much every match during this World Cup, the anthems have been respectfully honoured by both sets of supporters. Not here, not today. Argentina are here in their thousands, and the place is quite literally jumping. Body language, it can be an indicator of how things will go, particularly early in the game. The right level of nerves is certainly a good thing. How do the players look to you, and how are you feeling?
Well, it's not so easier being a player than it is being a fan or still a being commentating. I'm as nervous as everyone else, but like everyone else too, I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited and just listening to those national anthems. Goodness me, that was brilliant.
And a whole change of atmosphere from what we've experienced so far in the tournament. The gauntlets have been laid down.
Yeah, they don't like each other, that's fine. They're out on that pitch to win. They'll do anything to win. Both sets of players, and why not? What an occasion. That's it.
Well, let's see.
Referee is from the USA, Ismail El-Fat, moved to Texas from Morocco, aged just 18. This is his fourth game of the competition. He's refereed 4 Inter Miami games that have featured Lionel Messi, all won.
VAR is Italy's Marco Di Bello, a hugely experienced Champions League official. So to the teams. Once again, Thomas Tuchel has changed things around a bit to continue his jockeyology this week. What is the causes? Rhys James is back in the start at right back, and Jed Spence comes in on the left with Ezri Konsa and Nico O'Reilly making way. It's Stones and Gay in the centre. Declan Rice fits to Palmer, Elliot Anderson once again. And the goal change going on the right when Morgan Rogers is selected. And perhaps most crucially of all, 9 Kane and 10 Bellingham are on the team sheet, both having equalled the record 6 goals from an England player in a major tournament. Millennium Square is named the same back four for a third year in a row, marshalled by Christian Romero and Lisandro Martinez. Then Leandro Paredes behind the midfield three that shows one change. Rodrigo de Paul has dropped out. Giuliano Simeone steps in, son of Diego. The memory of 1998 creeps into 2026. Then Julian Alvarez and the magical number 10. Lionel Messi's first time facing England. The man who stands still has made time stand still these past 5 weeks. Tuchel says these moments before kick-off are the ones that make him feel alive. Looks to me as though he is feeling the nerves as much as any of us just at this point. experts how his star has risen with some wonderful substitute cameo appearances. From the start on the left, where he'd rather be, and the first free kick of the game goes England's way, and Bellingham can laugh about it. Argentina will be the first team to take a sit back and have a look approach and enter a play. Just leave him alone.
Good old-fashioned one, just to let you know, mate, and you're not going to have an easy evening.
That sits out Anthony Gordon. Nina's header. Lorena. Manchester United's Martinez. And here's Tagliafico. Argentina throw.
England trying to press high there, guy. Not mind that at all. Early on the game, trying to put them under as much pressure as possible.
Tagliafico. Alvarez is looking it in. Messi is then got to grips with by Alex Anderson, the referee. And maybe that's a sign. He's quite happy to let it go. He's let the next one go as well, which was a ball on the shoulder of Anderson.
You just beat me to it, Kyler. That's really refreshing. That's all that continues. There's no large party in the middle of the park as well.
It's not started.
Bring it on. I love it. Early part of the game.
It's our first challenge on Lionel Messi. We've seen it in so many games where he asks, he gets. Not there.
Not on this occasion. That's why I say it's pretty refreshing because for the most part in this tournament, and then they get that. Fernandes comes right in the back of Elliot Anderson.
Was Anderson who was laying hands on Lionel Messi all day. No love lost. Jude Bellingham making the point that it might have been just a little bit more than a challenge that was on the rough side. Gordon. Anderson. No doubt tell me that there's a north-east boy. He'd be quite happy with that. Mark it for later.
Don't mind that. So much at stake you expect it, particularly early on in this game.
He has looked ever since he became a regular in the Premier League as though he's quite happy at taking that sort of stuff.
Nothing will phase him.
And this fits. He was close to winning a corner. He was close to carving a way right through. Argentina get it up and away, but Messi the chase. Mark Gay has the head start. Little stumble, but no problem in steering the ball back to Pickford.
I do think we can get a bit of joy down the sides of the fullbacks for Argentina, whether that's our two fullbacks or whether that's Rodgers or Gordon, because they congest the middle of the park, the space has to be behind the fullbacks.
James dispossessed by McAllister. Alvarez instinctively looking for Messi. Gay wasn't far away from him. James and Anderson trying to work something, but Anderson played it into the space where James might have been otherwise. Now Gordon sets about bothering Andy Martinez.
Third time he's gone already, Anthony Gordon, to go and press.
Bellingham. Spoken to Simeone. Smashed it really well against it. Anderson. He's been fouled again. Simeone this time. Anderson. For about the third time.
There's a job smacking his heel there, doesn't he? The referee's got a great view of it and knows but what do you
How do you clean the car with it? Here's Rodgers. Rodgers taking on Tagliafico to flash it across.
Rodgers, positive. Very early on in the game, but looking to get to the byline and whip it in.
And Rice will take a slow walk across to take the corner. Maybe this will tell us if he's fully back to fine health and fitness.
Yeah, because lots of his corners haven't been on the money that we usually expect from him, have they?
Says he is perfectly good to go again now. To the old 2018 bus stop for a moment in the middle. Here at the back of the queue. Rice in, Martinez stays back. Bellingham's having a wrestle on the edge of the box. Spence in to nick it from Messi. Now the referee is giving a free kick to Argentina. McAllister has played that against the back of Mark Yea's head, trying to take it quickly.
Well, there was no further after that. Every single man in the white shirt has been man-marked. No way through.
This could be an evening where we might have to take the tablets to stay calm. The ones to calm the stomach are just down there if you need it. Tagliafico. McAllister. Tagliafico was being lumped into by Reece James. Free kick Argentina.
Alvarez just made a run in behind the England defence there. Luckily he wasn't spotted with the ball, he chose to play it in the middle there and they get the foul, but he made a great run in behind Alvarez.
Well, we have only had 8.5 minutes. At some point a football match will break out. Battle lines are being drawn right now. Messi. Anderson came quickly in. Romero. With a stroll forward. And find Alvarez. And there's Anderson, who once again is forced to the floor by Simeone.
Yeah, clever from Anderson though, he knows he's coming, he just steps in front of him waiting for the contact to buy the free kick.
Okay. It's possessed by Perez. McAllister. And Anderson a little too keen. On Lorenzo Fernandez, and if Anderson's been the key figure for England so far.
I think it's clear to see that both teams are not giving anyone a bit of time on the ball to settle.
McAllister. Anderson's chasing another one. He doesn't have to. It's going up for England throw. Up towards Gordon. Gordon will hang on to it. Rodgers is making progress into the middle, but it was just a bit much for Gordon to do to properly be able to hook it back.
Yeah, just a little bit too much pace on it. Well, those are the areas I think that England will look to exploit. Said it a minute or two ago, even behind the fullback.
Martinez. Pick out Alvarez. His former Manchester City colleague John Stones is there with him.
There's no doubt about forcing Martinez to try and kick that ball as much as he can.
Tomlinson. I think England only go in one direction towards the final. Here's Anderson. Anderson still involved in a bout of some sort of wrestling on the floor. And there's claim and counterclaim. Paredes, the next player hit the deck. Thomas Tuchel has had an exchange Scaloni and the officials, and there are arguments on the field, off the field, everywhere you look.
Yeah, there's fouls as well. As soon as anyone gets the ball, as I said, they haven't got a split second to get the head up because the tackles are coming in. There's little bits going on all over the park, just like you see it now. One just after that as well. Rogers trying to track back and he got clipped.
And that's two conversations with Leeds referees. Chris Lightfat, the referee, when he woke up this morning, really quite realised what he had in store.
Be really careful you don't get dragged into what they want you to do. They will be happy that it's a bitty game and stop-start and fouls here, there and everywhere. That's what they will want.
Enzo Fernandez. Messi will slip as he tried to control. Romero. Alvarez. Messi. Round the corner for Simeone, who had moved round the corner too quickly.
He did as well. Good ball into him, but he just went a bit too quick.
Look at this. That's ridiculous.
Get used to it because it's going to happen all game.
It's absolutely ridiculous. Jordan Pickford's entitled to get that ball back. Then again, not get drawn in.
That's exactly what happened in '98. You can't afford to have enough playing 11v11. You can't afford to do anything stupid. And give the referee the opportunity to even think about something.
That's Simeone Senior's here. All in black, as always. Spence, brilliantly done. Gordon continues. Spencer's continued into the box. Anthony Gordon, just one, maybe a step or two too far.
He did. That's exactly what he did, Gal. He's run straight into the traffic, straight into someone who's tackling him.
And now Argentina start to weave their spell. It's across towards Alvarez. Reece James in front of him. Didn't know he was there. That's over everybody, but Argentina will keep on pushing with Tagliafico. Paredes.
I know nothing came of it, but that's encouraging. That's twice. Now Gordon's trying to get in on that left-hand side, in behind the fullback. He should have done better on that occasion. He's got to make his mind up quicker and getting across or coming and getting his shot away.
Paredes. McAllister. He hits it away from Messi. Simeone uses his body well in front of Spence to make sure it's an Argentina throw-in. Paredes. Some nice beaten to it by Messi. One back line game here. Bellingham just presented too much of that to Paredes. Really good tackle.
It was. It had to be. That's his job in there, Paredes. Just to sit in front of that back four. For that, whenever that happens.
McAllister with a really smart turn. Messi then goes down and calls a second time in the game. The referee does not bow to his bidding. Manages England a free kick because Gordon's been fouled.
Yeah, his arms are in there. Messi is clearly not happy. He wants a free kick again.
Paredes tackle there.
It was a really, really good tackle and no chance of a foul.
Oh, well, the Juventus man is back in his homeland now with Boca Juniors. Nicolas Otamendi on the bench, formerly of Manchester City for a long time with Benfica. He's just gone Pulled in by Rodgers to Rice. Rodgers to Rice again. Rice had to stretch for it further than he wanted to. England's throwing them. Looks happier than he did the other day.
Absolutely. Far more comfortable in his running style as well. He was really struggling, wasn't he, the other day?
But Gordon, Ken. That was nicely found. James across. And that's meat and drink to Martinez.
Well, we're seeing choice from the left-hand side and now from the right-hand side. Yeah, all out there from Rhys James. Rodgers sees it.
Martinez sees Gordon coming out of the corner of his eye. Messi. You get away from Anderson. Still a few yards now. Oh, he's giving it back to Anderson. He'll enjoy that.
Well, he twisted 2 or 3 times, didn't he, Messi? And his touch was poor and give Anderson the chance to tackle him.
Talifico. Alvarez on the left wing. Simeone is coming from the right. Alvarez. Ball across to Messi. That was a really good pass from Julian Alvarez. There's an instinct between those two. Not back towards Simeone. He doesn't reach you, and the flag goes up for offside. England free kick.
Yeah, Messi was offside.
How Alvarez saw where Messi was going to be from where he was.
Well, he didn't have too many other options in the middle, guy. He just looked up there, and that's, you see Messi do that so many times. So try and save energy, just come in there right at the last second. And that's exactly what Alvarez was looking for.
We talk that much about Messi. We sometimes overlook the threat of the Atletico Madrid man. What a goal he scored in the semi-final. Quarter-final, rather. He's the man for semi-finals. Seems to score in pretty much all of them. Scored in the last one Argentina played against Croatia at the last World Cup. Scored in the Copa America. He's scored in Champions League semis, Copa del Rey's. Anyway, enough of that. He went against Rodgers there. That's Messi with a beautiful little touch away from Anderson. Molina. Paredes. Over to Alvarez. Swinging over, stopped by James. Fernandez was making one of those runs into the penalty area we see so often at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're trying to find Alvarez. So the spot of the run, he just couldn't get the ball to him.
Paredes. McAllister. Nearly caught him out. Might have ended up just catching him.
He's got to go for the ball. Ball's there to try and win it. Really missed times that he just catches them on the top of the foot.
Messi. Plays it out wide. Caught a few out. Simeone gets busy against Spence. Spence would not move out of his way. It's going to be an Argentina corner though.
Good defending, 1v1, not letting them pass at all.
Sergio Aguero watches on.
Oh, what a play.
That's what we don't have to worry about this evening. Thank goodness.
And you spotted Louis Tomlinson, didn't you? Did well there.
He was on my list. any threat from these. Climbed into heading to give them the lead against Switzerland on Saturday. Simeone was pestering Pickford. Must have already flashed once. Over it comes, Pickford didn't get much, and the referee there was watching him all the time and seeing Simeone, and that was that.
Well, he tried to say to him beforehand, didn't he? You see, he's not even looking at the ball there, blocking him, clear block. The referee did go straight away.
And so we go to the first half hydration break. What's coming up now? Well, the third, fourth place playoff comes before the final, and that will be on Saturday from 9:30 p.m. live from Miami on BBC One and iPlayer. I'm hoping that England will not be playing France in that one. And then on Sunday, the World Cup final. Kick-off is at 8 p.m, but we start way before that, all live from the New York, New Jersey Stadium. And then it's one of those QR codes on the screen, so if you want to get involved by scanning that, it'll take you to the live page of the BBC Sport app. Polls, updates and reaction throughout the match. So let's go for the reaction. 24 minutes in of Wayne and the rest of the boys. Wayne, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it was a bit cagey, stop-start. Both teams really getting into the rhythm of the game. I think I'm expected to see it settle down and start seeing a few more patterns to play, but at the minute, as expected, a very cagey game.
Yeah, and as expected with Ismail Al-Fat, how he was going to take this game was really interesting. No yellow cards yet. There's so much drama already in the first 25 minutes. Little niggly bits of play. England kept their composure, and I'm really pleased with them for that.
Yeah, really kept the composure, Joe's absolutely spot on. But just a couple of things tactically. When England moved the ball really quickly, I think Spence and Gordon down at left-hand side have been really dangerous. On the other side, James and Rodgers. It's just like picking their moments and when they get in there, having that composure. I said it before the game. This is an area where they can exploit them. They just need to have that composure when they get in them areas.
Thank you, Micah. Joe, Wayne? Alan was nodding along with all of that.
No, that's what we said, yeah. Too many fouls, two stop-start. I would like to see England add a little bit more tempo to their game for the rest of this half, because I think if they do that, then that's how they will also cause them problems, because I think the slower the pace, the more it will suit Argentina.
11 fouls in that opening 24 minutes that we've watched. I don't have the exact numbers to hand, but I suspect that is a high for any game that we've seen at the tournament so far. I think Thomas Tuchel is quite a fan of these first half breaks. He is, as we've seen, very much a coach with a tactical, analytical brain, and the more he can impart to his players every chance that he gets, he will use those opportunities, and he's used them well, hasn't he?
His job, he was hired to get England through games like this, to get England through to a final and win a final. Gareth did incredibly well getting the semi-finals and finals, but just couldn't get England over the line. Tuchel was hired to do exactly that.
Exactly this sort of game against opposition who've been there and done it and know every trick in the book to get it done. Every one of this starting lineup for Argentina was a World Cup winner in Qatar. Pickford away, and Bellingham was overtaken, and now Argentina are getting busy with Alvarez. And it's not the time, but Leo Messi's through behind for a goal kick, and that possibly is the first mistake or two England have made.
Yeah, goal from Pickford. He goes to clear it with his left foot because he's being closed down. He doesn't get it right and puts England under pressure.
Not messing about this time. He's gone long towards Rodgers. Reece James is following him. Won the race to the ball with McAllister. The ref doesn't blow his whistle. Actually, he's giving it Argentina's way for something.
Some England players with their arms in the air, not understanding that decision.
Well, that had to be McAllister late on James.
No, it was
Look at
the decision.
Thomas Tuchel. She was late on James, not late on James. Wasn't a bad player at all.
differences, the tiny percentages. Can't afford to. As I said earlier, it's hard enough 11 v 11, so silly mistakes and giving the referee the opportunity to give you a red card or anything like that just cannot happen at this level of football.
And I should say that goes both ways. Argentina have been very, very good at doing the winding up bit and keeping their cool in the face of provocation themselves. A whole host of the players get sent up regularly for their clubs, but hardly ever for their country.
Some ball out, Harry Kane.
James was content to lose the race because he knew it would get him a throw.
Not involved as much as he would like to, Harry, so then he starts to go a little bit deeper and play those balls, which of course he's excellent at.
You didn't used to like that.
Couldn't do it, that's why. More than a run at those passes.
Goal. Anthony Gordon, I think, has been suckered into that one. Alvarez gets on with the game and finds McAllister. And there are safety back to Emiliano Martinez. World's number one, and certainly in that conversation. Torres. Alvarez. Tipped out to Tagliafico. Messi starting to drift. going as best he can.
It's not a bad thing to do though for Harry being someone of that stature, just to keep a word in the referee's ear, keep trying to apply as much pressure as you can on him.
Looking for jet space and finding it. And Spence putting in the ball. Backed away by Martinez. Watch it. It's trying to keep the England pressure on. It's too hard for Bellingham. Simeone. Spence. All over him. And jet space wins the draw. Comes from the wing. Bellingham to goal. Strong list for England. Bellingham. It's not quite for him, but it's strong.
Fortunate to make the good start with Jet Spence.
Challenge on the lead.
It is a crazy challenge in a dangerous area. England can now put another ball into the box. I'd like to see that from Jake Spencer. We know applying the pressure on, putting a tackle in, even a tackle gets a roar from the England fans.
He's been terrific.
That's
Reece James has this one. Maybe isn't getting much attention just yet. Norris does. Martinez tackles. That goes Anderson. Anderson still on the floor as it comes back his way. Rice. And this kick from Declan Rice. Alvarez across to Messi. Spencer's across quickly. Pushes it to him. Kane goes in and tackles shoulders for him. No one can take it. Messi has to return. And that's going to be a perfect immediately. And the whole country of Argentina surrounding that ball.
Yeah, we're very good at doing that as well. Oh, that was brilliant play from Messi, who really protected the ball. 2 or 3 challenges coming in for him. He still came away with it.
Who got that shot? It's being waved around. Still being handled. Elliot Anderson's going to get one, we know that. And that might be that.
Also he shields the ball. 1 from Harry Kane, 2 from Gordon. Not getting away from that one. Oh, for that to mention, didn't they? Spence and Anderson.
Anderson was the ball in front. Last time we've seen Messi starting the course and mayhem. Straight under his goal, shot straight against Kane. Fernandes shot was not far away. Furies, Argentinian protest saying we should be getting a corner there. It took a deflection. Referees not being bothered by it.
Messi tried the first one, blocked.
Oh, it wasn't that far away, you know.
Wonderful strike from Hernandez.
No deflection. Way before Alvarez can get there. Ball being held up by Molina. And here's Martinez. Really does feel like England have had all manner of tests against very good teams throughout the course of the tournament, but now you're up against men.
Yeah, very experienced ones as well. In this competition, clearly know what they're doing. Might not have been playing so Very much like England has found a way to win games when they've been under pressure.
Simeone to challenge. Rice helped by Becky and now Spence will have to leap for it. Anderson. Anderson was calling for Gabby to sort that out. Still to Messi. Rice. Activated.
A few minutes ago, I thought it was settling down. It was getting a little bit less scrappy, but it seems to have ticked up again, doesn't it? With a number of fouls and players going into tackles.
Romero. Martinez. Managed to go a bit further than we thought it would be. Messi. Benfica. Martinez. Alvarez. Now to wander away by Kane. Mendes. Messi. Still possession of Argentina, in fact. Messi trying to quicken things up. Declan Rice read his intentions. Rogers good footwork. Sandro Martinez was throwing and pushing it.
Really close control from Rogers. Once he goes past his net, that's when he gets his shirt. Look there, the referee's got a good view of it, so he has to give him a yellow, and he has. That's what they're doing, and that's how they're turning it to start here. Now England have had the ball, it's been foul. Been able to create a rhythm, haven't they?
Stones. Foul count is 10 conceded by Argentina, 7 England right now. Fernandez. Molina. Messi. Anderson back to win the ball and have to take another tap. For England is free kick and now it's Bellingham. Next off one tackle. Back to Romero. Referee a long way away, made the motion to say he got the ball.
Get the ball. Tried to take a quick free kick though when Anderson was again fouled when he got the ball.
Tony Vico. Dangerous stage for England. They've had a habit of conceding in the closing minutes before half-time throughout this tournament.
England are going to have to do more of that. If they're going to continue to get fouls against England, then you're going to have to take quick ones.
And quickens his stride to catch up with Simeone. Forcing to clumsily put the ball out of play for a throw. We were here a couple of weeks ago for the game against the Democratic Republic of Congo. We noticed that tonight how many more seats are given up to broadcasters and media. Goodness me. The world is watching.
We're watching a very start here at the minute, though, haven't they, for the vast majority of this first half.
won't get there. Martinez is the Argentina cover. He takes a safety first approach. Anderson. Just asked a bit too much of Rhys James' hamstrings.
Look at those 2 or 3 times that England got in behind, 2 down the left, 1 down the right. We've not really seen anything in forward position, have we?
Well, neither goalkeepers had a shot to save. They're going to force off the ball by Alvarez. Paredes. Anderson. Kane. Won't quite come to Bellingham, who tries to make it happen. Lewis Rice, we're into 3 minutes of added time. At the end of a really cagey and at times bordering on nasty first half. Gay. Kane. James. Let's do a ball over it. And we get the throw it. James wanted to take it quickly, but there was another ball on the field. Who put that there?
Yeah, I wonder who. Right next to the Argentina dugout, so he's got to take a quick throw in.
You can do the same. Anderson. Nice. James. Rodgers.
Looking for help on the ball, Rodgers. He's demanding someone shows free.
How has that worked for you, Alan? Rodgers instead of the out-and-out winger, Saka on the
Well,
way?
it's not his favourite position, is it, Morgan Rodgers? Got to do what he's doing now as well, make that run inside.
Here he is. He was offside.
Got to do that as much as he can because he might not get one on the touchline and go past 2 or 3 players on the outside. Whereas Saka might be able to do that. Although we haven't seen it enough from whoever's played on that side, have we? And I guess that's the reason why Rodgers is playing there tonight.
Certainly showed plenty when he came on against Norway. Substitute was feverishly scribbling. Tagliafico. Chris says, no push on Fernandez. There you go, up you get. Kenny. Tagliafico cuts out the pass. Stones towards James Harden. Paredes raised his big arm to intercept him. That was the dangerous play, so England get the decision. Only seconds left of this half, though. Anderson.
As tough as it is, that's what we've got to do. They're going to continue to foul. They're going to get free kicks away. Got to move it quickly. Move the ball as quick as you can. Take it quick. Free kick or throw it.
Here's Gordon. Got to get the ball in the box soon, or it will be half time. Gordon does that. Big deflection on it. And the ref says that is half time, rather than an England corner.
I think that when that happens. So frustrating. England really trying to force Martinez to kick it long.
And she does. Simeone getting in the gap. Some of that knockdown, and Spence isn't able to tidy up. He's trying now with Alvarez. And Pickford gets done really sharply. That might have been on target. Spence has lost it again. There's Alvarez, and that hits the side of the goal with no save needed. Argentina's in a corner, I'm pretty sure the ref was given a corner.
When you force Martinez into kicking it long so that your fullbacks or centre halves come and head it, against the smaller guy in Simeone, and that didn't happen, and all of a sudden England are under pressure. Can't afford to lose that first ball from a goal kick that's travelled 70, 80 yards.
So Messi's going to take this. Argentina threatening to start the second half. The brighter team. Messi surprises us all again. Now has the angle to deliver it. Martinez, not an accurate header. James in the vicinity of Gordon. Costa Torres. Here's Messi. Messi against Bellingham. Bellingham gets his body in the way. Doesn't have to get over there. Absolutely.
As well, but I think it was just one side.
It was, yeah.
Offended for Bellingham. Strong, put your body in between him and the ball.
Ross. Stones. Nice vision by Simeone. It's going to break the Gordon here. Anderson. Bellingham. Stones. Stones goes down the outside to play it inside. Lucha Martinez. Hacks the ball for safety for Argentina.
He's the only one that's been looking to do that, you know, Jet Spence. And every time he's got it, he's gone on the outside and got a ball in, albeit on this occasion no one's running on the end of it. But at least he's being positive.
Stones fall back to take the throw. Gordon. Not close enough to Bellingham. Simeone not close enough to Alvarez. Gordon. Anderson has to go back to Stones. A little bit more of an open game of football since the break. Continues. Here's Kane. Rodgers. Just teasing Tagliafico. Martinez again, he's in just the right place.
Yeah, good defending. But positive for Rodgers on the right.
Let's try and be positive again. And hold down by Tagliafico. 6 of one, 1,000 of the other. Romero! Had to be quick. Oh, but not for corners.
Oh, how good was that? Quick feet. It had to be because he's under huge pressure was Romero.
Messi. Spence. Looking it away from Simeone if he can. Gordon, the slip actually not helping, but Romero. Christian Romero is going to get a penalty. For something that will surprise no Spurs supporter.
There's two centre-halves on the yellow card. Had to be. Here's his quick feet. One to the right, one to the left. Brilliant.
Game. Stones to Anderson. Gordon. Happy to go inside again. It's kind of made to go inside. Stones. James. Spence in Quickly came Simeone. The referee stopped the game. I don't know if it was for that challenge or for something else on halfway. It's Christian Romero who's actually taken a seat on the halfway line. That's why the game takes a pause. Back up now, though, he's hanging on with it. And then Paredes thought he could just get on with it from there. Stop the flailing arm of Simeone in his face. Now Argentina do restart. Paredes. Martinez. Alvarez. McAllister. Messi. Simeone. It's Molina drilling it into the centre. It was a hidden out. Might not have been a bad idea. Martinez. They're applying a bit of pressure on England now. Fernandez. Paredes. Spotted Tagliafico trying to steal into the left edge of the box. Didn't help him with the delivery. Exactly what he tried to do. People make the run. Couldn't get the ball to him. Jenny looks as though he's happy enough for football. Look, vacant look on his face.
We might have another look at him. Not all the tournament, though.
Might have done.
10 or 15 minutes in each half.
It was showing something contractual, sure. Hasn't worked up an act yet, has it? And it's Kane. Cut it by Tagliafico over the ball to Rice. Rogers having a look. England 1, Argentina 0. There is still a long road to be travelled. But England won it again. And they're attacking Argentina again. It wouldn't stick with Kenny. Here's McAllister. Messi. Nicely played through the Fernandez, and he kicks outside. routine again. Messi from the angle, and he's there to head it away. And the tension was unbearable at 0-0. Somehow, 1-0. I don't know how it seems a bit worse. Messi. Torres.
See what I mean? I'll be in Argentina because they're going to have to open up a little bit, which hopefully, you will see, hopefully will suit England.
Been in this position once before, there were 2 goals down against Egypt. What's this Fernandez? Puts one into the back and pick up. And just make a little bit, well, make as much as he can of the contact from Romero. I don't think there was much of it.
There might be things going to see as they were 4 years ago, but you can't fault that attitude in their desire to keep coming back as they have done in this tournament. You see the brilliant hand from Morgan Rodgers. It was such a brilliant goal. Leap-proof, didn't it?
So, in fact, a couple of flights here bumped into Anthony Gordon's mum and dad. And moments like that make you realise what it means to people. Scott stuck on the ball this time. Here's Messi. Messi tries to stop and turn. Comes to Paredes. McAllister, he's got a tack around him. Kenny keeps his head under severe pressure and puts the ball to the safety of the throw.
Yeah, that's it. He was under severe pressure.
Argentina are fully switched on here. Seems to be in the face of adversity, they only go stronger.
That's what Germans do. Lots of trouble at times in this tournament, they found a way to win.
Simeone, so stretching everything he's got to head it away. Fernandez. Romero. Simeone.
That was the moment England were ready for, wasn't it? The retake should have had to be, but when they run the ball back how, they cleared it with pace. And that's how you disrupt the back four.
It's Fernandez. And it's on the whistle. England will consider that a contained job well done for that passage of play.
It's 2 years left.
Gordon's fourth, and by far and away most important international goal. Martinez. Another Martinez. Another one waiting on the bench. Tara might be needed at some stage.
He's had to make some big calls in this tournament, Thomas Tuchel. Suspensions and injuries and whatnot, but whatever decisions he's made, they've worked perfectly. Been perfect for Sunday tonight, and the players that he's picked up tonight.
Messi steps past Bellingham. Messi gets it back. Works now for Fernandez, who resists the urge to shoot this time. McAllister. Alvarez to Torres. Messi. Stones punches the ball away from Alexis McAllister. Molina. Martinez. Alvarez stopped from facing goal by Stones. James with a kick out of danger.
defending really well at the minute. No gaps, no spaces. You just see Messi trying to get in the space in behind. Not giving anything away.
It feels like Mexico again was still more than half an hour to play.
Messi.
Elliot Anderson in the last challenge. That works from Rice, he goes to Spence. It was awkward for him. Kane. Will be beaten to it by Martinez. I think the England plan seems to be get to the next bridge.
Coming a good time for them, wouldn't it?
Argentina throw it. Simeone shoulder to shoulder with Spence. The referee said take it again. In fact, there's going to be a substitution down there. Nico Gonzalez is going to come on for Argentina. Not to shout. Yes, he is. They are making a change. There's a straight swap. And Nico Gonzalez coming on for Leandro Paredes. So, one midfield fireman replaces another. He will do the same job sitting in front of the defenders. Might just be a little bit more ambitious with the way he plays. Actually, he's gone to the left-hand side for now. So Fernandez will drop back. That's what it looks like.
See England shape there. Quarterback and Bellingham dropping into the midfield as well.
Just allow him to play Alvarez a little bit more centrally as well. Sandro Martinez of Manchester United. So Fernandez of Chelsea. Here's Messi. Lovely ball from Messi. Gonzalez on the back post. The Rice will shield the ball from two for accurate and play against the pass for the goal kick. This is going to be a long watch.
Watch John Stones here. Watch John Stones for action. So that he's not allowed to be alert and concentrating. He's going to get punished. That is brilliant defending. They lose the first ball, but he makes sure he wins the second one.
And Stones have now fixed the double club-wise right now. He's left Manchester City, but I'd be amazed if the 19 other Premier League clubs don't want him. There's Gale. Spence to Kane. James, what a ball, what a spot. Rice is going to hit it. He's in the hard enough. And with Rodgers and with Bellingham closing in, as he is so proud to do it, a good time by Martinez. And a really good replay by Rice. He was having that. Now it's Harry Kane. And he's going to go for Martinez together.
But the ping from Harry Kane out to Reece James to the right-hand side was brilliant again. Getting a little bit of joy behind their full-backs.
Rodgers with a foul on Tagliafico. Messi. Oh, brilliant with James. Drifted past Gordon as though he wasn't there. And away from Anderson. Here's Gonzalez. Rice punts it behind Argentina corner for the change, but still only made his spinning dividends for Argentina. Gonzalez on a slightly different shape. They look all more likely to score for it.
Well, Gonzalez, without doubt, was looking back into Messi rather than trying to play it across the 6-yard box when he tries to pull it back to him.
Messi to take this next corner. In from Messi, Pickford started to come, but better over. Simeone. It's Tagliafico winning another corner for Argentina.
concentration from England is superb at this moment in time. Yeah, they're under pressure. But look at the way they're not giving anyone any space, anyone any free time to put balls into the box. There's a player on them straight away. It's hard work, but they've got to do it, and they're doing it well. Messi.
Pickford's got two hands to it. Gordon has the time to steady himself and lift it through. See the stop from the touchline. Really good ball, really good save. My goodness, his reactions were razor sharp.
Brilliant balling from Messi. Great header, Gonzalez, I think it is, but that is superb. Look at his reactions, how quick he's down Pickford. Gets that right hand to it and he's able to push it away.
And it's time for the second half hydration break with England a goal to the good in the World Cup semi-final against Argentina. I'm sure you don't need to remind me, well maybe about the first one. The third place player of the bronze match, I think it's called now. 7th evening, and that will be live from Miami on BBC One and iPlayer, and then of course the World Cup final itself. Keep it ready crossed. Sunday night, kickoffs at 8 PM UK time. New York, New Jersey Stadium. Like I said, let's just keep everything crossed and try and keep calm. Tell you what's coming out, Jordan Pickford. Joe Hart, what about that save?
Oh, I hope everyone's watching back home. The young goalkeepers watch his positioning as he turns, get back into position here. Lionel Messi's been a threat all game. Brilliant balling, readjust, set, timing. His body weights forward. It's a brilliant save, very similar to the one that he made earlier against Mexico. Razor sharp reactions, as you said, Guy. Set at the danger zone. Brilliant save, big moment.
And England will surely need him more, Alan, before this day is done.
Yeah, clearly they're going to be putting pressure on it, but I'm hoping that there's going to be at least one opportunity when they're going to do that. With our pace and our know-how going forward, we're able to punish them, but they're defending well, and when they get through, we're going to rely on the brilliance of Pickford again. And that was magnificent, wasn't it?
Lionel Messi with a wonderful ball. Here's a really good look at it. Gets down so quickly.
Not only does he get down quickly, but he's able to push it away from the danger as well, just in case someone's coming in.
And he took a little bit of criticism in some quarters for the goal that was conceded against Norway in the last round, but I think the weight is heavily balanced in favour of the good Jordan Pickford's done over 91 games in England's goal. He is up there now.
Well, let's not forget his saves and what else he did in that game in terms of coming for crosses in Mexico. Making under huge pressure later on in the game. How many times did he come out and make that decision to come and punch it and take the pressure off his defenders?
Yeah, it goes in eras, does this great game. I know you talk about Banks and Shilton, etc. Well, you can't compare him with them. Why not? This is just a different era. And over 91 games, he has been England's saviour so many times. Well, it's Tom Tuchel's turn now, as it usually is after that second hydration break. Anthony Gordon, goal scorer, goes off. He can do no more than, of course, today. Every concert comes on, and we see the first of, I'm sure, what will be a number of tweets before the finish. And this isn't just an Argentina tweet. This is here from the cavalry. Rodrigo de Paul, Nicholas Otamendi, they're coming on. And going off. Simeone. Who else is coming on? There's a whole lot. Gonzalo Montiel's come on. The general's on. To try and lead them to turn this around. Otamendi, who's playing for his country in this one for the 138th time. He's been served. So that's the first thing to notice about the the England change.
James has gone in.
Yeah, James and Spence have gone into wing-back mode. It's 5-3 at the back.
Yep, James has gone on that right side. Pushing a little bit further forward. And Spence.
There's Fernandes. I know this will result in things being thrown at television sets all over the country, but Argentina do tend to score. They have in every one of their last 13 games. Scored 2+ in all of the last 12. But Mexico haven't lost at their step for long enough before England went there. So you take all those numbers and you know what you can do with them.
They're being superb up to now, but again, they're going to be putting under huge pressure here.
Here's Alvarez. There's Fernandes. De Paul. Messi. Delivered by Montiel. Everybody looking at it for a moment. Eventually it is away and a half look.
Defended again.
Argentina with the clock now 74 minutes. Yes, there'll be a whole chunk added on as always, but they now look, even at this relatively still early stage, a team in a hurry.
They'll have to be. This is a huge, 20 minutes or so. Both teams, both countries.
Montiel, only of Nottingham Forest. Not spectacularly. Otamendi. We'll get it back. Montiel. Messi. Fernandes to Otamendi. Game's been played almost exclusively in England's half since Anthony Gordon's goal. De Paul! Fernandes. De Paul. Out to Montiel to deliver another one. Bellingham. Kane trying to put it down. And a whole swarm of navy blue around it.
Throwing himself at the ball, free header.
Montiel. De Paul. And that's what he did. He keeps his goal.
And the ball for a second time, right down skill. Ball knocking the ball in. Once they are running the canister. Huge opportunity missed for Argentina there, and England have been lucky.
Well, we've got an added danger to Messi and co. The delivery of Rodrigo de Paul. That's two that have been dead-eye.
Unbelievable. There's the ball in, free header. Gets the post, it should be in the back of the net. Lato sitter. It's a quality cross from the ball.
Messi, it's got the Argentina fans going again. They were just feeling a little sorry for themselves for a moment or two. Not now.
He's made a difference straight away, hasn't he? The ball, load the ball, get the ball in, whip it in. Twice within a minute.
Now he plays it out to Montiel. Look at these combinations down the right. They're working for Argentina now. Fernandes. Messi moves away from the right. He tries to play one in behind. And it's wide. England hanging on a bit. Gonzalez at the back. And the flag at anywhere.
Just from offside. Little clip in from Messi though, brilliant.
Oh, goodness me. I'm not sure if that got in, would have had an anxious wait.
That is tight. A run from Gonzalez, he thinks he's timed it perfectly. But it's really important now for England. They really not let the can't just sit back. can soak up the pressure. You need Harry to stay up there and give it an outlet, or Jude Bellingham. It's very difficult, I know, when you're under pressure, but unless that happens, the ball just keeps coming straight back at you.
Gonzalez is re-tackled down the left since coming on. Consa ushers him out. Enzo Fernandez. Messi. He's got three with him, two over to the right, and a goal in front of him. But he also had Otamendi in front of him, and that's what I would hope is going to happen. The longer the game goes on, that will happen. You will get opportunities, I hope. To fall. Tagliafico. Fernandez. And now Messi. Fernandez was ordered by Messi to leave it alone. Fernandez now. Look at again there now. Messi. Kane forces him into an errant pass. That's a bit of help up there. The biggest 15 minutes of their lives for these England players. Understandably, they're getting further and further back. And hanging on, trying to keep hold of that precious goal lead. Comes to Montiel. De Paul setting himself for another. It wasn't available that time. Fernandez. Messi. One of the things about him we sometimes don't talk about his strength on the ball. Tagliafico. McAllister missed it. Back across. And he will defend in number. Kane bounds across back. And England have a little bit of respite. It won't last long.
Kenji's all his experience there. He knows what he's doing. He knows his team are under pressure. They need a break, they need a rest. When he gets a free kick that we so badly need.
Lautaro Martinez to come on for Argentina, taking over from the left back Nicolas Tagliafico. So it really is all guns blazing now for Lionel Scaloni's defending world champions. Martinez, El Toro, the master goal scorer from Inter. Reece James is going to need, I think, some treatment. Yeah, he is. And again, which means he'll have to leave the field for a minute. And then he'll have to defend a man light for the next 60 seconds. In fact, better than anything about Nicola Ryan is coming in. Another chance is taken with these chances anyway. Different stages, different plans, for different situations. Didn't burn to take the field as well.
Well, it's not falling, didn't it, in Mexico and against Norway when they're under huge pressure. And all of a sudden when the ball comes on and starting to whip those balls into the box, that's what he brought down Bernard for exactly that.
James is off and Declan Rice is off. A little bit of midfield insurance is lost, maybe, but his fitness might still be an issue. Certainly it's 100% in question. Elliot Anderson saying, who's going where? He's got his arms outstretched waiting for the instructions. Spence to left back. O'Reilly in the midfield. Pickford gets it up towards Harry Kane. Freeze
is 5 at the back end for England. You see there's a desperation to get back in there as well, a little more jogging backwards, trying desperately to fill those spaces.
5-4-1.
Messi.
Paul. Fernandez. Paul short to shoot. Very, very important first contribution. Good second as well.
Who was brought on for just to bring a little bit of energy, much needed energy to that midfield.
Gonzalez to get across. Michael Gonzalez into Julian Alvarez. The Paul.
Messi. Messi.
They're probably watching it. He knew where it was going.
He knew exactly where it was going. He knew what Messi was trying to do as well, and whip that in and hope someone's just going to get on the end of it, but Pickford was in control of it.
For Argentina throw it. 84 minutes on the clock now. Keep looking at that clock and think it's going to slow up.
Happening for the last 5 or 10 minutes.
Gonzalez. Alvarez to Enzo Fernandez. He's going to line up another one. Needed tipping over the top.
Couldn't take any chances. Fernandez again. No chances taken from Pickford. Probably was going over, but he couldn't take the risk.
There's Messi. Argentina, as you expect, getting on with it very, very quickly. And it's another one! And no one flies all the way in. Enzo Fernandez has simply been setting his sights. England's resistance broken. What a strike indeed. It's a dagger.
With the inside of the foot as well for him to generate that power and that direction to beat Pickford. It is a sensational strike.
England won. Argentina won.
And the tough thing now is for England that Thomas Tuchel has made his changes. He's made them defensively in the hope that they can hook him on.
And there is a whole different mood change inside this huge Atlanta ball now.
Well, I said, we're about to see what they've got, and they've just proved that. Again, they've been under the cosh so many times in this tournament. Have questions to answer. They've pulled themselves right back into the game.
Fernandez, the player who, on this very pitch, a week last Tuesday, from 2-0 down, made it 3-2 against Egypt to carry Argentina through another step. This team, well, the manager said it yesterday, Scaloni, we will try to make it to the end with every last drop of breath.
Well, because of the changes, England now got 6 defenders on the pitch. I know O'Reilly can play midfield as he is doing. But in terms of trying to get people forward, Bellingham, Kane, Anderson, and Rodgers left the thing.
Here's Messi taking on O'Reilly, delivering the ball. And there was John Stones to get rid of it. Well, not in Texas, but it is like the armour back there. And Stones is hurt. The referee had no option but to stop the game.
And the question is, how can England find that piece of magic? I know they're under huge pressure, but because of the changes, as I've said, they do look very, very defensively. It's worked for them in the past couple of games. Now it's different. It's very, very different.
On and off the field. Satisfaction's gone for now. It was another brush with his own goalkeeper, Jordan Pickford, although I think John Stones is okay. The fact he's being treated, though, means he will have to leave the field.
All right, well, the mood in the stadium, as expected, has just completely switched.
Enzo Fernandez with this. Strike from the heavens.
It's not the front of the boot he hits it with, it's the instep, isn't it? The way he gets the power from the direction is really, really impressive.
Wall of Argentinian sound greeted the goal and has carried on ever since. And there's their goal. The one, the at least one they always get. Argentina have won every single World Cup semi-final they've played in. They don't intend for that record to end. We are moving into at least 9 minutes to be ended on. 9 minutes for England to hang on, it seems.
9 long minutes to hang on, you would think. As I said, it's that problem of when we do win the ball, is trying and how we get it into someone going forward. There's not that many now that can get into those positions, and it's hard work what they're doing.
The wind is with Argentina. The ball to Messi. Messi through the gate. Spence. It's the Kane. Next play. Bellingham will have to leave the child in his own. He's got no other alternative. Could only go so far.
It's incredible energy though. He's having to get back again now into his midfield position.
Gonzalez, his introduction has made a positive difference for Argentina. Alvarez. Across to McAllister. And Messi being turned by Spence, who's just stretched something and get in there. Messi again. O'Reilly can't stop the ball. Lautaro Martinez heads it in. Argentina have done it again, and it's happening to England all over again.
Well, McAllister has the shot and hits the post again, but it falls kindly. But Messi, the way he gets the ball, recovers it quickly. And goes on his right foot down the outside and whips the ball in. And no one was in 3 or 4 yards of Martinez. That's what he was brought on for, to do exactly that. so many times this tournament for England. The manager's decisions and going into that back five. It's backfired in the last 10 or 15 minutes. The gunner's been backs to the wall and not being able to get out at all. They've been punished.
There's a face of anguish, but the tears are of joy. Jude Bellingham tries to rally his players into one last huge, massive push towards the finish.
Well, that was champions for that reason. We've got their heart, their desire, and of course their ability. But also the know-how not to panic when they go behind. What a response it's been from them.
It's a bit of a confrontation between De Paul and Jude Bellingham, and Rodrigo De Paul has been carded for that. There's no duty to be standing there on the centre spot when England are about to restart, but he knows exactly what he's doing.
England just have no answer up to now. With the onslaught of Argentina, as soon as they went back and camped in on the 18-yard box, not had the answer to Argentina and how quick they've moved it and the brilliance.
Here's Kane, playing it against Alvarez for Andrew Throw, down by the goalkeeper. Still a good 4 or 5 minutes to go. Stones. Another throw. Conta's won it. Even Tony, for the first time at this World Cup, we're going to see Tony. And we're about to come on as Stones tries to help it on. And over to play Gonzalez, Conte.
You've got to miss the front man there, Conte. You've got the guys in the middle waiting for you. Got to miss that front man. We'll get very few opportunities to get out there and whip the ball in or clip the ball in.
Here come the changes, and John Stones has exited the field in a hurry at the nearest point of exit. On comes Ivan Toney. And Jet Spence is going to make way as well to Marcus Rashford. It's got to be everything England have got in terms of firepower on the field up at Hampton.
We know where this ball's gone.
Across here. That wasn't a good one.
Second time. Got to have better quality. It's a really good position to be in. We've just brought players on for that reason.
That's a throw. 6 minutes of the added 9 have passed. It'll be more like 10, but time running out, whichever way you look at it. Pickford. Burns up there. Back there was Romero. Here's Rodgers now. Rodgers puts an early ball in. Dan for an extra striker for that.
Why not? Got to. Got to get up there. Got to get it in.
Pickford. Burn invited to challenge for another one. Up he goes. Put clear by Alvarez. Rodgers shirt being held onto. That should be in Martinez corner to clear his lordship, and it is. We've been burned down in that penalty area as well. And Argentina, their supporters have cleared their throats and are now singing their victory songs. Bang bang, England done.
You have to say that substitutions have worked really well as well, haven't they? Brought the Paul on, and all of a sudden, balls are going into the box, then he brings Martinez on. Rene gets his goal.
Gambling wise, is it the first suspect Thomas Tuchel has lost.
Well, sometimes you've got to do it. They worked for him in the last 2 games perfectly. The fine margins of football and being a manager and a coach is making those decisions.
That said, it is not lost yet, although everyone knows that goes astray. It becomes more likely. It's over till it's over. Gonzalez throw. Anderson. And Tony waiting for it. He's not going to get that through. Dr. Mendy came flying through the air. Rashford. Taking on Monty. He's done well with it. And Romero did well with that too. Now Messi. And lets the ball drift across his body. Past O'Reilly. Alvarez. Holds up Anderson. Messi then is fouled this time by Brown. And there's a needless flashpoint.
Physically, they've just never had a response in them, have they? You can understand all that, yes, with what they've had to go through in the last 2 games and how they've had to work and defend. They've just not had the response.
And have we ever seen a team in international football like this Argentina team for never, ever, ever showing any semblance of we're cooked in?
It's incredible. What an unbelievable attitude. The way they keep going, the way they don't panic, the way they've got belief in what they're doing. And then the manager changes things with his substitutions, and they work for them. And how they've found a way, once again, being under huge pressure.
Anderson grabs a Pickford. He was made to hurry now. Still putting the pressure on now. Rodgers loses it. Chance to put it into the box. Messi decides he can poke it out. He doesn't need to hurry now. We are in time added on to the end of time added on. England with one up towards Tony, but it's a hopeful one. No more than that. Dan Burn will keep on charging around as best he can. Anderson. It's got to go forward. It's got to go long, hasn't it? Anderson. Straight up the middle towards Burn. Burn can't win it. Won't quite fall to Birmingham, and it's booted out of play. And the ref has a look at his watch. For now he says throw in England. Up to Burn. Anderson. Back with Pickford. One last charge. Pickford, Martinez is getting ready to catch it. He's lost it. Now he hits it. And the referee's giving a free kick anyway. And I suspect that the moment this is taken, it will be all over in Atlanta. And the World Cup will be all over for England. In terms of having a chance to win it. Martinez will have his moment, take his time. And the weight and the pain goes on for English football. More semi-final sorrow as Argentina do what they always do. What they do better than possibly any international team that has ever gone before. They are now 6 out of 6 in World Cup semi-finals. And they will go to defend their crown on Sunday.
I think the best team is one guy. I don't know we can complain about that. You've got to be open and honest about it. Their reaction was magnificent. They hit the post a couple of times. England got lucky. But how they didn't panic, how they stuck to their game plan, how they believed in what they were doing, and they did it. And the manager's substitutions worked for Argentina. And you have to admire, you have to respect the way they come back into this game. And they deserve to be in the final on Sunday. As much as it hurts me to say that.
There's a little bit of provocation going on, and a few England players are rising to that. Their frustrations are coming to the fore. But it will be down to Miami for England and those supporters who choose to follow them there. There'll be many of them. To face France for the third, fourth place match. For Argentina, it's Spain. They've only faced each other once before in a World Cup. That was back in 1966, and I'm afraid for England, well, we're still stuck back in 1966. Full time, England 1, Argentina 2.
Shattered. The players are shattered physically and mentally, and I'm sure you are as well, wherever you are watching, because they have gone through the ringer, and everybody watching has gone through the ringer. And that man there, well, Lionel Messi, as he just went out to shot, is into another World Cup final. And it is those in the dark blue shirts, with the blue and white striped shirts, who are dancing in this stadium here in Atlanta. Say shattered, Wayne Rooney, you could say crushed as well, couldn't you, just looking at them?
Yeah, we all are. You know, we got ourselves in such a good position, and then we didn't know what to do. I think we didn't know what to do. We sat back, we allowed them to come on to us. They were creating a number of chances, put us under pressure, we couldn't get out, and then we cracked, and as soon as we got the first goal, it was inevitable we got the second. So yeah, really just good.
Do you agree with the not knowing quite what to do once they were a goal up in the semi-final?
Well, I do. I think the guys have gone back to what they did against Mexico and what they did against Norway, where they locked the door. But what that did is it freed up Lionel Messi, who's got a skeleton team. And he absolutely ran the show for the last 15 minutes. So much threat down that right-hand Argentinian side, making decisions whether to shoot or to cross. And in the end, we felt as soon as that first goal was scored and England had made the changes they made, this was only going to end one way.
There's an air of disbelief as well, isn't there, Michael, when you look at Joe Hart's face there, and you contrast it, Joe Hart, Jude Bellingham's face there, you contrast it with the sort of positivity of the Argentinians, who have now been in 6 semi-finals and gone through to the final each time. So Wayne's point is, they do know what to do.
Yeah, but they have him on the screen now. They have the GOAT, the greatest of all time. When he looked like he wasn't doing much in the first half, we talked about moments, didn't we? We thought it could have been Bellingham, we thought it could have been Kane, but this is why he is the king. He operated that right inside channel and said, okay, it's a bit crowded in the middle of the pitch, I'm going to show you what I can do from that right side. 2 assists, and it's just remarkable for what he can do in terms of being able to walk around the pitch and then come alive when the ball comes to his feet. Obviously, I'm devastated because the first half, I think we really put up a good fight in terms of the intensity, the tackles. We made a real fight of it, but then this genius on his screen now comes into play, and sometimes that is just the difference.
Yeah, but when you're in a fight, when you're on top, you have to stay on top. So, you know, we got 1-0 up.